Here's this Gaffers and Sattlers central air conditioner. Probably from the 70s or 80s. Here's your data sheet. Go back and decode that later on.
1979.
1979. Very good shape for being nearly 50 years old. There's your fan blade right there. Unsure what kind of compressor this might have. Obviously some sort of recip. Yeah, guys, I'll show this real quick. XC1000. 97 2-ton. It's in the 50s right now, so I don't think any of these will be running. And there's a 90s Amana Prestige right there. Here's a close-up of that Amana Prestige. Here, so this probably would have been a more luxurious model of this line of Amana back in this time. Here's your data sheet right there. Looks to be a 1999 5-ton. And it looks like it has a compressor blanket, but I'm assuming it probably has a scroll, given the shape of it. Then we got a brand new Friedrich F-Series right here, which I haven't seen too many of, so figured why not include it. There's your data manufacturer. This will be a 14 SEER 5-ton. Protec fan motor. Here's this clapped out, scrapped Trent XC1000 heat pump. This one is a 1999 2-ton. And there's your reversing valve right there. Recip, and like most others, it's got a Climatech recip in it. Snip line set. And just for the heck of it, here's a 2011 XB13, which also has a recip in it. And there's some others along the way there. Missing its high efficiency top. These all got some, or these two have some potentially unoriginal GE disconnect boxes. Got a Comfort and two TEP 2000s and a Gemini commercial unit. Pretty sure that is a Copeland reciprocating compressor. Didn't really look enough at that one to know. $1989, 3.5 ton. Take a quick look at this one's compressor.
91, that's up. Probably, it's not been running.
Might also be a Copeland.
Yeah, I like that Copeland reset. From 1989, that's a great number.
Got 3 more right here. The position of the blade is making it a little bit difficult to show the compressor, but I assume it has Copeland just like the other two. This one is a 1995 ton. $19.89, 3.5.
See the logo?
Oh, I didn't notice that. There's a 3-phase Tranexy right here. I guess I'll get a quick look at this one. Metal tag, 93, 5-ton. Yeah, these are all in pretty good shape, even though they're about 35 years old. Here's this vintage Payne teardrop central air conditioner. That does not have the original fan blades.
Copeland reset.
1994, 3-ton. And I do not think that Copeland reciprocating compressor is original either.
The 1994
2018 compressor. There, right there. Not all that warm today, so I don't expect too many of these to be running, but figured why not film it. Here's a pair of carrier around one central air conditioners. Pretty sure that's a Tecumseh compressor. Some of the data sheet left.
Looks like Tecumseh reciprocating compressors.
I think that's an 86, but I'm not sure. It is a 2.5-ton. I assume this one's the same size since it looks the same. 2-ton. Not too much left of the serial number.
Years worn off. This is a 2-ton.
Got another one right here. This one still has the date of manufacture left. 1985. Yeah, this one's more in the shade, so not much faded on this one. Except for the serial number. You got one more right here. These are all straight cool units, obviously. Here's this 1983 carrier round one central air conditioner. Newer fan blades by the looks of it.
That is from May of 1983.
Has it been running? It doesn't look like
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't seem like it.
That's the one I can start. Yeah, it's got webs in the blades. I don't even know if they fired it up in the last week or so. It's got a Bristol on it. Yeah, it's got a Bristol. We got 3 more right here. I would assume that these are probably all the same tonnage. It'd be really cool if they were running, but oh well. This one's got some sort of blue strap on it. Probably to hold the condenser guard together. And that one's fan shroud is coming off a little bit. Bunch of vines and stuff growing behind these. Not even sure if these work.
83. This one.
There's your spine thing right there. Here's this Lennox HS18 central air conditioner. Missing the mesh coil guard, which might have contributed to its state of damage.
There's an old tombstone that is dead.
January 1987.
And it actually has a scroll compressor.
Then we got a dead temp star.
510.
Probably a 2000, but I'm not sure. Kind of spoiling it. It's 1995. There you got this new amp stand. I guess why not include this one? It's got the standard 3-wing fan blade, which is unusual for these.
Light school.
Yeah, you can see it's not in service anymore.
It's been dead for years.
Hey Grayson, do you know how many tons this one is?
How many tons?
Yeah.
I believe it was a 5-ton.
Okay. Probably a 5-ton for this unit.
Yep, it's a 5-ton.
And of course, it's got that compressor compartment, so I can't tell what kind it has.
It's probably a Copeland. Copeland's very beat up.
Yep, no condenser guard. Here's this other carrier around one central air conditioner. This one is a 1982.
This is from 1982.
Here's this vintage York Tombstone central air conditioner
Oh, York tombstone right here.
that unfortunately doesn't run anymore. The logo's gone, but I think this is a Borg Warner model. No data, but probably mid to late 70s, early 80s.
There's data around this side.
That's what's left of the York logo.
This has probably been the only tombstone that still has data sheet left.
What compressor is it? That's a Copeland. It's a
Yeah.
Copeland reset.
Looks like it.
There's the data sheet. It's from 1982.
And there's a old GE window unit right there.
From 1982.
Dead unit, but pretty cool to see nonetheless. Well, we really hit the jackpot this time. Got several carrier compacts from around 1980. And there's a Tech 2000 right there that's running.
This Tech 2000's not working, so.
Yeah, it's not cooling. We went up to the suction line and it wasn't cold, so. We got this Goodman right here. There's your data sheet, 2001 2-ton.
It came off.
Just came off. No idea how to decode these tonnages, but This is a 2.5 ton. Yeah, this thing is not cooling at all. Disconnect box is slanted. This one's been stripped of its coil and everything. We got a early 2000s Arco Air. 2000. And we got another stripped up compact. We got a Stellar, York Stellar, that's also been torn apart. Data sheet is not legible anymore, but the energy guide is somewhat. 9.2 SEER, very inefficient. $1991 2-ton. It'd be nice if more of these were running. And these disconnects appear to have some X's marked on them, so I'm assuming that means they're probably going to replace them in the near future. And we got like a third of a compact right here. Pretty much everything is gone. At least this one you can actually see the compressor clearly. Not sure what type it is though. Here's this 1970 York Borg-Warner Champion central air conditioner. Big old filter dryer right there. Or that's what I assume it is. We got this Ream Prestige right here. Get a quick look at it. 91,000 BTU, interestingly enough. No insulation on that line set whatsoever. Pretty neat.
Sure does nothing running.
That'll be it.